thoughts. And we have a returning guest, Miss Iris Peoples, who asked me a very interesting question that I can't wait to hear you guys' reviews on. But this question comes from Miss Iris, and she writes, "Hey Alex, Umbrella Academy season 2 came out, and I just finished watching it, and it's amazing. What do you think about this new season of this show?" All right. Well, thank you for your question, Iris. So it's funny, I remember the night of me and Ian were talking on the phone, and Ian was waiting for the season to drop like that night. And I didn't watch it that night. I watched it literally the next morning. And I thought Umbrella Academy season 1 was actually pretty good for what it was. And I do remember reading the comics of that before it came out. It was definitely an odd setting of these different characters. Now, I'm just going to be 100% honest with y'all. I watched Umbrella Academy season 2. I gave it some time before I gave my final thoughts, and I have to say this.
Here we go.
I have to say this. That is the most trash season I've ever seen of this fucking show.
All right.
I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm about to get like hate, but
I'm just liking this video.
I'm sorry. But listen. Umbrella Academy season 1, I feel was so much better than season 2. I feel like season 2, without spoiling anything, is a carbon copy of season 1 to a degree. There's some different stuff in there, but I'm just like, I felt bored most of the time, and I said, okay, let me rewatch some of this stuff so that way I'm not giving just the hateful answer. So I literally sat there and watched it, and I was just like, this is the dumbest show. Like Ian just walked off camera.
Keep this on straight up. Dude, man down.
I'm sorry. I hated this season. I felt like it was such a letdown. Like there wasn't a payoff for me. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't people who don't enjoy it. I'm not. But I felt like the payoff for me was like, really? Like it didn't do anything for me. So it's funny. Ian just dropped a review of it today, which is actually pretty dope. And it seemed like just from listening to that review, he enjoyed it. So Ian, what do you think about my comments, and what do you think about Umbrella Academy season 2?
All right, everybody has their own opinion. Nobody's right or wrong. I'll say that first. But
That's nice of you.
have that
Diplomatic.
same energy you had, Jeremy, when he said that. Well, my opinion about John Wick. But okay. I loved it. I loved it. I'm like you too, dude. I loved the season 1. I actually thought season 2 was better, and I love both of them. I want to say that we're living in a great time because I love like indie comics right now. Like, of course, I love the mainstream stuff. Like, you got Thor in your background. He's got Spider-Man in his background. I love what we all grew up on. But for the first time ever, I'm starting to see different adaptations of adult content novels that people can just do free reign stuff without any contracts with Disney to hold them back. So I'm loving Umbrella Academy, The Boys, Watchmen, and other things like that. I loved it actually, and I thought that it did have a lot of different elements from the first season, and I thought it left at a great cliffhanger that they could do whatever they want with that. You're just like, holy crap, where are they going with this? I enjoyed it. I love sci-fi. I love superhero stuff. I love time travel. It's got everything I love in it. But yeah, like you said, if you want to hear all my opinions about that, definitely check out my review I did. It's a hip-hop version of it where I rap my review. And also, I will be doing another video where I'm having, I want to do my theories of where Season 3 is going. In closing, Alex, you are an idiot, and I vote everybody to dislike this video. I'm just kidding. My boy Love, even though he's wrong.
You know, since I made that very hot take, I'm definitely going to put this as a separate video so I can get everyone that I can get. You know what? I've actually had people say, Alex, do you hate stuff to get views? No, I genuinely, like, honestly, like, I guarantee you, when I watched this season, it did not do anything for me. I really felt more invested in this series in season 1. And to Ian's point about the cliffhanger, I have a problem with the cliffhanger. Like that's how invested I thought I was in this series. But Jeremy, did you see Umbrella Academy season 2? And if you did, what did you think about it?
So let me tell you guys a story about me getting Doom Patrol and Umbrella Academy mixed up.
This man is old.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, X-Men, Umbrella Academy, and Doom Patrol are all like really similar.
He's right.
vibes.
He is kind of right though.
Yeah.
So apparently Doom Patrol predates X-Men, and
Yep.
Stan Lee's answer to Doom. So I'm going to talk to you guys about Doom Patrol. No, I saw season 1 of Umbrella Academy. Gerard Way wrote the graphic novels or the comic book series. He's the lead singer of My Chemical Romance. So that kind of gives you an idea about the tone of it. And I like it as well. Ian, I think you make a really good point. Like the indie comics are kind of where it's at right now when you want to break from formula, but you still like the genre. Victoria is very much in a place where she could really care who's publishing it. Like it's all superhero stuff to her. But for us, I think we can see a little bit more of the nuance. Something like The Boys is completely different from The Watchmen, is completely different from the MCU. So for me, it's refreshing to see these kind of shows. I haven't seen season 2 yet, but I really like the Russell Brand looking dude. What's his name?
His name is Klaus on the show.
Klaus. That dude is hilarious. Like,
Oh, yeah.
every
He's
scene
hilarious.
He steals it. So I like it. I'm definitely going to check out season 2, but I like the vibe of it. I think it looks great for television. Bobo, what's his name?
Bobo, as in the monkey?
Yeah.
Pogo.
Pogo, yeah, Bobo. Yeah, super good looking special effects. I think it's a cool show. And I'm curious to check it out. I'm curious as to, like, do you think, Alex, that it was expectations? Do you think that it was the cliffhanger? Or do you think that it's because do you think you had expectations going in? Like, what do you think the difference is between you and Ian's take on it?
I think I feel that season 1 set it up where season 2 was going to be, in my opinion, a little bit more outrageous. Because if you watch season 1, they were doing a lot of things, in my opinion, where I felt not necessarily not normal, but just like, whoa, like I never thought that this is how, and I'm trying not to spoil it, but I never thought this is how you would solve issues in terms of saving the world.
Yeah, okay.
So, and when you look at season 2, I feel they were copying a lot of the stuff from season 1 and being a little bit more like I feel like some of the plots that they were taking from season 1 were reiterated in season 2 without any originality to it for me. And then when you see the cliffhanger happen, I'm like, okay, it happens in a way where you don't necessarily know what could potentially happen. You have your theories, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm like, really, like this. It felt expectations for me because I really enjoyed season 1. Like season 1 was really good. It started off slow for me, but as I finished it, I was like, oh, this is really good. And season 2, I was like, what the hell? Like so, but yeah, that's how it kind of came to me.
So I don't think this is the case with all shows, but have you guys heard of the sophomore slump? Like season 2s of even the best television series are oftentimes shit because they didn't know that they were going to get greenlit, right? So they went through an entire story arc in season 1, and then they get greenlit for season 2, and they're like, oh crap, people obviously liked what we did the first time around, and we did not plan for going 5 more years. So a lot of times season 2s just basically reset the board, and then it's like season 3 where it starts to pick up again. And I can think of a couple series where that is the case, but it's not always.
I'd say that Prison Break was one that I thought that season 1 and season 2 were great, and then season 3 went downhill. But that came at a time when there was a writer's strike from Fox. That kind of show, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, and let me just say before we wrap up this topic, there are some redeemable parts about that that season. It's not.
Walk it back.
It's
now.
not. It's not. No, like it's not all trash. In my opinion, I mean, in my opinion, it is trash, but
can't wait to
it's
hear
not.
Jeremy's review.
It's not all. It's not all trash.
You said
I
it's
see
trash,
why
I say
people.
it's golden. We gotta go with Jeremy's review. We gotta see what he got to say about it.
But I mean, if you guys seen Umbrella Academy season 2, what do you think? What do you guys think? This will definitely be a separate video, so jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.